Welcome to the Wedding Weeds podcast. Your host is Tracy Morris, award-winning certified wedding planner at her company, You're the Bride. Tracy has over 2 decades of wedding industry experience. She is a mentor, blogger, and influencer, and she shares real stories, tips, and advice with couples who are tying the knot. Tracy's team helps busy, engaged couples maneuver big and small details so that they can enjoy their wedding experience instead of getting lost in the details, which is much like getting lost in the weeds. Enjoy this episode.
Hi, friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Wedding Weeds podcast. I'm your host, Tracy Morris, and today I'm excited because we have 3 of our former interns that have returned to do an episode with us, and I'm going to introduce each one of them. We have Vontiniece, we also have Cheyenne, and we have Valeria. And I'm going to give each one of them a couple minutes to just kind of explain their role at You're the Bride and what school they go to, their expected graduation date, the skills that they learned and how they can take them to their careers when they, do graduate from school. So first, I would like to introduce Vontiniece. If you'd like to go first, that would be wonderful.
Hi, my name is Vontiniece, and I am set to graduate from Oakland University April 26th, so pretty soon. I'm studying film production, but what got me into working with Tracy is I was also interested in weddings and wanting to record and just do cinematography for weddings in the future. I'm definitely learning how weddings will move, so I'll be able to better work them when I get into that field.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've done a great job and helped with a lot of videos and things like that for our social media. So you've been very helpful, and I definitely appreciate that. Thank you. You've been a wonderful asset, as all the ladies have. All right, wonderful. Is there anything you wanted to add? You good?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, and then next up we have Cheyenne. If you want to kind of give us a little bit of insight on your time with You're the Bride.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne. I am a senior at Walsh College in Michigan, and I am set to graduate in December of 2025, so this year.
Great.
And when I interned at You're the Bride, I got to see firsthand how much work and creativity goes into wedding planning. And yes, I really got to jump into both wedding planning and the marketing side of the wedding world, since I created and scheduled a lot of the social media posts in Buffer, and I wrote blog content in WordPress, and I also did newsletters through MailChimp, which was really fun to do. I really like doing that. And I also got to work on all the Canvas, which was also really fun because it's helped me just get better at Canva, and I love doing that because obviously I'm in marketing, so that was really fun. And on the event side, I also got to help with wedding timelines and help coordinate with vendors, as well as help Tracy work a wedding. So that was pretty fun. That was in April.
Yeah, it was in April. Yes.
It was at St. John's. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really fun. So.
Our favorite weddings. Yeah. And Vontiniece actually did a wedding too with me. So that was fun. We forgot to mention that. Yeah. And her Canvas are really good. She's very good in Canva and like everything, social media, spot on. So yeah, you've been a very good help too. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I know, your graduation's coming up quick. So very exciting. Yes. But now you got to find a job. And I know the pressure.
I know, yeah. That is this pressure, yeah.
You've been sending out resumes, and I've been trying to like look around and try to help you too, because as a a mentor, I keep my eyes open. I'm on LinkedIn and different chat groups, and always trying to look out for you girls, because I really appreciate the work that you've given, and hopefully I can give back and find something and connect you with people.
You've been an awesome mentor.
Aw, thank you. So sweet. All right. And then next up we have Miss Valeria, and I'll give her some time on the mic here. Okay.
Hi, my name is Valeria. I'm a junior at Dominican University, and I plan to graduate in May of 2027. I'm majoring in accounting, but I also have a passion for marketing, which is why I took this opportunity to take this internship. Something I learned was how to, create blog posts and fix links for You're the Bride's website. It was really because it was a completely different system I've never used. So it's just great to be able to create blog posts, and just really come up with, ways to make and create like better blog post and idea.
Yeah.
And with that, just develop my marketing skills and just really grow my creativity skills. So I really appreciated that through the internship. And overall, I hope to take these skills and, adjusting to new, systems, throughout my career.
Yeah, and you've done great too. And don't forget, you've been very helpful with Buffer and social media. And this girl has a really good knack for her Canva too. Like they're blowing me out of the water. My Canva, I need to work on it. Yeah, you're doing great. So I really appreciate that. And we'll talk about our digital course coming up next. But I really appreciate your time and expertise and everything that you've done for me too at You're the Bride. So thank you so much. And she's out of the Chicago area, if you're all wondering where her college or university is at as well. So thank you for coming back tonight as well. All right. So you're shopping for your wedding dress and your bridesmaid's dress, maybe some jewelry, accessories. I think you should check out AW Bridal. You can use the discount code YTB10 for 10% off at the checkout. They'll also send you 5 color swatches for free. So be sure to check out our friends at awbridal.com. Hey, so you're getting married and you're thinking, maybe I should get a prenup. Well, that's where HelloPrenup comes in. It's the all-in-one platform that gives you the highest quality prenup in the most affordable way. I will provide a link to the website in the show notes, so check it out. So the next thing that I wanted to kind of segue into is we've been working hard on a digital course. It's taking a little bit longer than we thought, but I think anything that is worth the wait always takes a little bit more time than what I originally had planned, which we're getting there. But anyhow, the digital course is something that has been on my bucket list. And what that is, it's basically, I've had an internship program for 15 years. I've been a wedding planner in Metro Detroit for 26 years now. And I have been mentoring students from, all over Metro Detroit, as well as Chicago, Florida. I've had interns. I've had them from California, so different areas. And I just think it's very helpful to work with students because, they get to see, behind the scenes of weddings. When you're local, you get to go to the weddings, obviously, like Cheyenne and Vontiniece. And then Valeria has been able to hear my crazy stories behind the scenes. Well, the other girls have too. But I just think it kind of puts you more in touch, and it's just different experience. You can't, get all this in a classroom or in a textbook. Like working with a planner, you can really hear the stories. You can go out into the real field and see what things are about. But anyhow, I think, I don't know, I'm just really passionate about working with students, and I've learned a ton from you ladies and all my other mentees in the past. So a big thank you to everybody. But the reason for the digital course is just to kind of, a lot of wedding planners, we're just very busy and we need help. We do. So I was like, okay, I wanted to put this course out into the world to have other planners, get their time back, because everybody's like, oh my God, I don't have enough time. We have all these administrative tasks. And this is just a way that, students like yourself can kind of get your feet wet in the world of wedding planning. Some of it's not that glamorous. We know it's, administrative stuff like Valeria was talking, fixing broken links in WordPress is not that fun, but it needs to get done because people need to find your website. And so there's just a whole laundry list of things that we've had to do. So I've created a course with the help of the girls. It's called The Wedding Planner's Guide to Training and Mentoring Interns. And, what we're trying to do is sell it to other wedding planners. So we're almost done. We're going to be hosting a webinar now, so that is kind of a whole new chain of events. But to get the word out, we've had a wait list going, and we just want to let other planners know that there is help out there for you in the form of, young talent like yourselves that will step up and help you out. And you girls are innovative. You have great ideas. Like, I've learned so much from you, and I hopefully you've learned from me. It seems like you have, and we can help each other out. It is typically an unpaid position, but you can get college credit and you can, add this to your resume. And I think it looks good. So when you're interviewing for other positions, it looks, I think, pretty good that you worked, for a planner. So that's kind of what that's about. So with that, I want to have Vontiniece talk a little bit about her contribution, because all of you have been amazing with what you've been doing to help me, because I could not put this course together without you ladies. So again, thank you so much. So Vontiniece, just tell a little bit about what you've been helping with your expertise for the course.
Yeah, for me, I worked on reels for the course. And that's basically getting the word out through video, because people like a interesting hook to hook them into the. So the sizzle reels are supposed to be like quick and fast, like upbeat music, so it will catch somebody who's like scrolling through their feed.
Yeah.
And I worked on a few of those videos, typically short, around 30 seconds to a minute.
Right.
And then into MP4 files, so they're easily uploaded to all the You Are the Bride social medias.
Okay. Yep. Exactly. Yep. And she's really good with her videos, and I was always bugging you. Can you convert this from a movie to MP3 or MP4? I'm still not sure what the lingo is, but yeah. So thank you for all of your help with that. So I think I have like 2 of your videos actually in the digital course, so people will get to see your work, and it's like a compilation of like pictures of our past interns that are working on the job and at the wedding. So thank you for your assistance with that. And then Cheyenne, what kinds of things did you help with and for the interns or the course?
So my role was really focused on the marketing and kind of the creating side of the digital course. I definitely used a lot of social media for making these. Worked on attention grabbing hooks for the pre-launch of the course, which we're still kind of getting worked with right now. Yeah. As well as making Canva designs for intern testimonials, and again, just more pre-launch material. I focus on using Buffer to schedule some of those posts, which help us stay consistent with planning. Yeah. And then I was also really happy that I got to kind of work on the beginning of the digital course with changing all of our colors out to the signature burgundy and light pink color, and also finding pictures of past interns to help place all of the design pages, which was really fun. And it was a really great learning experience for me, since I got kind of like that creative freedom to focus on my Canvas skills.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And I think it came together pretty well. Exactly. All right. Thank you for your contribution. Yeah. All right. And then Valeria, what were you up to? Ooh, I'm losing some lighting. All right. There we go.
I helped with also making edits on the digital course, just making it all come together with the same theme, same font. But I also created the freebies that were provided, and information of just really what you could learn through the course. So it was fun to just go based off of the theme, and it was just fun creating and putting like all the information and images together. And also I was able to create more designs for social media, and I was able to post them on Buffer as well, and come up with, and tags that would help, get more views.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Yep. So I'm hoping that this digital course will work, because it has definitely been a lot of work and a labor of love. But like I said, anything that is worth it takes a lot of time and effort. And again, thank you for all of your help. I can't even imagine trying to do it myself. I don't know how people do it without assistance. So thank you, ladies. Been great. Hey, what is better than a wonderful scented candle when you get home from work and you light it and your room smells amazing? Well, you've got to check out these new scented candles. They're deluxe by Aerangis. I have a special discount code for you, 15% off at the checkout when you use the code You're the Bride. That's YOURE, the Bride, all together. It doesn't matter caps or no caps. They're amazing. They're out of New York. You got to get it now. So you're getting married and you're trying to figure out, what do I get all my bridesmaids? Well, that's where the Bridesmaids Gifts Boutique store comes in. They offer bridal accessories, jewelry, bags, robes, all for your wonderful bridesmaids. And the great thing is we have a special discount code for you to use at the checkout. It's You're the Bride 10. That's YOURETHEBRIDE 10 for 10% off. Check them out today. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is actually when we were kind of putting our heads together about, hey, let's do a podcast and have the interns on. Vontiniece actually said, hey, maybe we should spotlight a venue that, some brides might be interested in. And I actually just recently worked at a wedding up in Lapeer, Michigan. So we're going to talk about that wedding. It's a barn wedding. I don't do a lot of whole weddings at barns. There's been a few in my 26 years, but this barn, oh my gosh, it is beautiful. Now you think of a barn like farm animals, and there's a few. There's one out in Ann Arbor I've done a few weddings at where there's, chickens and cows and horses. This barn is amazing. I mean, it just knocks your socks off. There's air conditioning. What kind of barn has an air conditioning unit, right? But it is beautiful. So it is called the Legacy Barn. So we'll give them an amazing shout out. Nice staff, great people. It is located in Lapeer at 5800 North Lapeer Road. It's actually in North Branch, which is very close to Lapeer. If any couples are looking for a barn and that's the kind of vibe that they're into, you might want to check it out. They do have a website, which is, www.legacyweddingbarn.com. The owner, Gina, I did get to meet with her. Very lovely lady. Runs a really nice venue, so it's a great space. She has a really great team. Everybody there is, very friendly, very dedicated. They, give tours that you can book right on their website if you want to kind of check it out. It does seat up to about 250 people. It didn't really look as that large, but that's what it seats. So 250. They have a beautiful fireplace inside, so you can do a wedding there, maybe in the fall if you wanted, and use that as your focal point. They also have an outdoor space, which the wedding that I just did there, the couple did get married outside. So they kind of have like like a pergola, I guess you would call it. And they have benches. So what's really nice is you don't have to rent chairs and spend more money. Everybody can just kind of, sit there, and there's really no reason to bring chairs because the benches are already, built in. If you want to do some decor, you can bring your florist in and they can decorate the pergola and do some stuff kind of hanging. But it's a beautiful space. But Cheyenne's going to tell us a little bit, and we're just going to kind of chit chat about the space and educate the couples that might be listening. But I really encourage them to check this out because it's a nice gem.
Yeah, what I thought was really awesome about Legacy Barn is it offers a beautiful patio for receptions, which Tracy kind of mentioned a little bit. And it's perfect for cocktail hours, and it's the perfect transition between a ceremony and a reception. Mm-hmm. And they also offer outdoor activities like cornhole and a fire pit, which are available between May to October, but upon request can be available between November through April if the weather is permitting.
Yeah, you never know in Michigan, right? How it's going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. And also, the venue does have tables and chairs, so you don't have to go with an outside company. Everything's included, and unless you wanted to upgrade and bring some fancy chairs. But they had, I believe it was like was it a white folding chair? Everything was totally acceptable for that kind of a setting. But some brides want something a little bit, different than that. That's totally fine. Let's see, what else did we have here? We talked about the fire pit and the outside. Valeria, what did you find about the venue that was helpful?
I found that there's lots of parking for all the guests, and there's a cap, so and it's free. So for any guest or whoever is planning to attend, there's
all included. Yeah, nice. Okay. Vontiniece?
Yeah, the Legacy Barn is perfect for those who want like a rustic or a farmhouse chic wedding. Mm-hmm. It has greenery all around the building because it's 6,600 square feet. So lots of grounds for you to take pictures with your entire
It's
bridal
gorgeous.
party. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And Cheyenne, yeah.
There's also an event staff, which is awesome if you have any questions for couples that need to be answered. And you want your wedding to be your day and stress-free. So event staff on site is the perfect thing.
Yeah, they were really helpful because there were some questions, that I don't know. So they would help me be kind of like my liaison because, they know the building inside and out. So they were helpful with some things that I look to them for guidance. So they were great. Yeah. Okay. Yep, Valeria. Then I think you had some tips. Yeah.
There's a beautiful bridal suite and for grooms as well. And there's restrooms and also, for handicap available, which, could be essential and are really.
Yeah, that bridal space is really beautiful, actually. They had like little mirrors and little stations so the makeup artist could, set them up. And then the groom space, I went down there to pin the boutonnieres on and, the men were just hanging out in there and it was really decorated, nice, manly, and it was a really great space for the men. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Let's see, Cheyenne, you had some more to add?
Yeah, and I think personally the best feature about Legacy Barn is it offers a full inventory room with items you can include in your rental, that can be table numbers, reserve signs, welcome signs, wood slabs for centerpieces, candles, cake stands, cake server set, and much more. So I think this is a super big perk if you are someone who is looking to not purchase these items for your wedding and try to stay budget friendly.
Yeah, it was like a one-stop shop because I remember on the day of, I needed some reserve signs and I didn't have any of those in my kit. And I asked them, they're like, oh yeah, just come out, and I go in there and it's like you just go shop and pick out what you need. And then they record it, they keep an inventory so, things don't disappear. But it was amazing and it's all included in their rental fee. Yeah, it's brides and grooms need to check this out. It's awesome. Yep. Hey friends, have you ever heard about a Built Bar? Well, I'm about to tell you about the Built Bar. It is a fabulous chocolate treat and it's actually good for you. These protein bars taste like a candy bar and they will knock your socks off. If you know me personally, I'm out on social media always talking about the Built Bar. They are the best thing that I have ever discovered. And I discovered them one time on a trip to Arizona. And my friend handed me this Built Bar, and I had never heard of them. So I tried the coconut puff, and oh my God, it's amazing. These Built Bars are low in sugar. I'm talking only about 7 grams, low in calories, about 140 calories a bar, high in protein, which is what you want if you're working out, you're trying to lose weight for, a wedding maybe, any special event, or just to stay in shape, right? Because we all could use a little bit of weight loss in our life, trying to fit into those pants. 15 to 17 grams of protein. The flavors are amazing. Cookies and cream, cookie dough. We've got brownie batter, mint chip. Aren't you salivating? Yes, you are. Chocolate milkshake. Hello. Everybody's on the salted caramel train. They've got churro, mint puff. I mean, the list just goes on and on. But also, these have collagen in them, which is good for skin when you're getting a little bit older. But you guys got to check these out. I do have a special discount code you're going to be putting in at the checkout. YTB, of course, for You're the Bride, built, BUILT. It's all together, YTB built, and you'll get 10% off your purchase. I'll go ahead and put this in the show notes, but I really hope that you'll try these because once you do, you will be hooked just like me. Got to try it. Got to love it. They're amazing. Yeah. But basically, if you guys would want to become a supporter of the Wedding Weeds podcast, if you're enjoying it, I would love to have you support the show, we will include a donation link in there if you want to, buy me a cup of coffee. And we have late nights we're working. Well, I really drink espresso, honestly. I have an espresso maker, but we are looking for also fan mail. If you are enjoying the podcast, we would love if you would send us a message. I'll include all that in the show notes, so you'll know how to do that. Our team, though, would love to, help you with your wedding. So if you're on the fence about a wedding planner, we do offer a complimentary consultation. And that's a way to basically, help you stay stress-free in the process. We have several different packages from, our wedding management, which the couples basically know as day of coordination. We have a month of coordination, which starts 90 days out to full planning. But give us a call. You can send us a DM, and we would love to help you with that. And remember, we do more than just weddings. We do corporate events. We do holidays, showers, graduations. It's going to be the Christmas, holidays. So we're here for it. I would love to help you with that. But yeah, I will include a list of the show notes with our key takeaways. But I do appreciate my former interns for coming back to join us on the Wedding Weeds podcast today. This is Tracy Morris signing off. Bye for now. Thank you.